after a 2-hour drive, and 14 months later, I finally made it back to this complex. Hi there, my name's Lee, and welcome to Committed to Carp, Norton Disney. It's just gone 8:30. I'm having a quick look around all the lakes on the complex, see if I can find a peg to settle into for the 72 hours that I'm going to be here, and hopefully I can catch my first Norton Disney carp.
But with 5 lakes to choose from, which one should I go on? I don't think it really matters because there's carp to £30 in each lake.
I've had a quick look around the complex and I've decided I'm going to fish on Stocks Lake. Now in winter you really should be thinking about maximising your chances, and I do believe that fishing on Stocks Lake will help me catch a few carp in this cold climate and the cold conditions. So I'm going to get the tackle out of the car really quick because in the next hour it's supposed to smash down. So let's get the bivvy set up and get cracking. That's the bivvy and the rod's all set up. I can smell the rain in the air, so I'm going to jump in my bivvy and get the kettle on. Maybe have a bit of breakfast as well.
While I have me brewing my breakfast, let me tell you about Stocks Lake. Stocks Lake holds about 755 carp and has 8 acres. I've currently set up in peg 12. Peg 12 dominates most of the bowl and is the deepest part of the lake. This peg covers a lot of water, so hopefully I can nick a bite or two.
It's absolutely smashing it down, and I've got my first carp in the net. I'll give that away in a minute. I'm going to weigh it in this.
After 4 or 5 minutes of it smashing it down, the rain quickly disappeared.
First Norton Disney carp, and it weighs £20 8 ounce. Chuffed to bits. Happy to get the first one on the bank. Rod went screaming off in that massive downpour of rain, so netted it in the rain. Give it a couple of minutes just for the rain knock off so we can get this video done. But yeah, well chuffed. £20 8 ounce of Stocks Lake Norton Disney carp. Chuffed. It's always nice to catch a carp from a venue you've never fished before. Let's get back.
Before I get that rod out again, let me quickly show you the rig I'm using. This is the rig that's done the business so far. It's a semi-stiff hinged choddy on a white Northern Special pop-up. Quite a bit of putty on it there to keep it pinned down to the lake bed. But that is the rig that's been doing the business. The semi-stiff hinged choddy. I'm telling you all of my secrets. When the pink and the yellow don't work, I bring out the white. As I'm sitting here, I thought it was a carp swimming through the margin. Closer inspection, it was a pike about £15 plus. Some big pike in here too, apparently. About 20-25 minutes later, carp number 2 in the net. Must be my lucky day. 2 carp in the first hour.
Seems like I'm off to a really good start.
Carp number 2 at £17, bang on. This one taken on a 6-foot zig with a little yellow bit of foam. Real result. Must be my lucky day. Lovely scale pattern on it as well. Let's take a quick look at the other side. It's coming up to the end of February soon. Winter is going to be over. And I'm sure a lot of you can't wait till spring. Zigs. Now here at Norton Disney you can use zigs, but you can only use them on one rod. I do find that really strange because at the moment I really would love to put 3 rods out on zigs, because on a day like today, it's nearly 13 or 14 degrees. The carp are definitely in the mid to upper layers. So zig fishing is definitely a tactic on a day like today you shouldn't overlook. Now, 3 or 4 years ago, like most people, I didn't have a lot of confidence in using zigs. But in that time, I've been using them quite a lot, and it has been proving very useful because I've been landing a lot more carp, especially on sunny days like today when the carp are in their mid to upper layers. So, as you've seen, putting the zig out has definitely paid off. I've got that rod back out again. Hopefully I can make another bite because it is a glorious day. No! Oh, would you believe it? He pulled! Ah! Right to the net! Ah. That would have been caught number 3, right at the net. Ah. Never mind. Get my shit together and get on with it.
Look at the face. Look at the face. Sometimes carp fishing, carp angling can be really, really frustrating. And that is definitely one of them times when you lose a carp at the net. But get them zigs out, build up your confidence, keep using them, and I guarantee over time your confidence will build, and with that confidence will come more carp. The middle rod is on the zig and it's back out again. Let's see if we can get another bite. Oh well, you can't win them all. After losing that one, I definitely need a cup of tea. I've mentioned that it's nearly 14 degrees today, so on an evening like this, you've just got to sit outside and take it all in, because in winter you don't get many chances of days like this. And maybe one of the rods will go off again. After having 3 runs and landing 2 carp, I'm really happy with how the start of the session's gone. To be honest, landing carp in winter, 3 runs in a day in winter is really good. And to say I'm happy with that result would be an understatement. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits and really enjoying my first session at Norton Disney. I woke up at 6:30 and at 7:15, the right rod this morning gone ripping off, producing this one at just over 15.5 pound. Lovely. Another result. Proper happy with how this session's going so far. And there's still plenty time to try and catch a few more. Hopefully I can catch a few more. It's always nice to get a few carp on the bank in the cold weather. Bit of ground frost this morning and this carp is absolutely froze. So let's get it back. This is my 3rd visit to Norton Disney, but the first time I've actually managed to wet a line in any of the lakes. The first 2 times the lakes were flooded and extremely busy, so I turned around and went back home. So to finally have the rods out, I'm loving it. Another run, taking on the zig. It's only small one, let's take him out and have a look. 12 pound, taking on the zig, little yellow bit of foam, doing the business. Happy days. Winter carp fishing, never easy, but picking the right venue with a good stock of carp always puts you in good stead of catching a few. Certainly increases your chances. if you've been keeping track, that's 3 runs on the Zig and 2 runs on the bottom bait. I find that interesting for winter. How many of you guys are using Zigs in the winter? Comment below.
Now when I'm setting in my bevy, I don't like being a mile away from my rods because you do often miss dropbacks due to the fact that you can't be bothered to take a look at what that little single beep was. But when you're zig fishing, every little beep that you get might be a bite. Just sitting out again, enjoying another mild evening, and whilst I was sitting here, I've just seen a carp stick his head out. That's a good sign. Maybe I can get another one through the night. I'd have my fingers crossed if they weren't riddled with arthritis. I've actually been waiting for it to go really dark so I can show you these. Now, I've been carp fishing for a very long time. Now, I've done a lot of night sessions, used a lot of head torches, a lot of ridge monkeys and a ton of batteries. And what I've found is that if you go on eBay, you can buy 10 glow sticks for a £5. Now, these glow sticks last all night and some. Give one a quick crack, a quick shake, and you're in business. This little bad boy will last all night. Now, you don't have to faff around, try finding your head torch in the dark, putting your boots on in the dark. You've got this hanging up in your bivvy, lighting the place up, making everything nice and easy. Anyway, I'm going to hang this just on the edge of the door and find myself a movie watch. And while I'm watching my movie, I might get another run. You never know, but only time will tell. So stick with the video to see what happens. Morning. Well, I had another run. It's about 5 o'clock this morning on the Zig and it came off. So that was a bit of a devastating blow at 5 o'clock this morning. But I've got the rod back out and I'm still in with a chance of a bite again because there's a few hours left.
Just packing a few things away inside the bivvy, and as you can hear, it's started to rain. Now I'm a little bit gutted about that because I don't like packing up in the rain, but who does like packing up in the rain? But when you're carp fishing, carp angling, it does happen from time to time. If you've enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment and also share the video if you like. And if you want to, no pressure at all, you can subscribe to the channel.
My time here is nearly over. Thanks for watching. Committed to carp, Norton Disney. I'll catch you next time.